I'm a sinner, left my lover crying on the dance floor. I'm a sinner, I'm a sinner.
Welcome back to Fortnight at Frenni Fazclaires. I did it! I finally did it. The first thing I do when I get home is to check the USB drive I found. Just to be on the safe side, I set up a sandbox environment on my laptop before plugging the drive in. Good thing too, as I have to run a few commands to get the USB stick to even register on my computer. The whole drive is encrypted by a password, so I can't immediately see the data inside. I try a few things, but ultimately, I don't have the skill to investigate this USB drive further. After such a long, active shift at the club, I'm dead tired. And yet my nerves and anxiety for what's about to come makes it hard to fall asleep. When I do finally nod off, my dreams are a harrowing chase sequence. By the time my alarm goes off, I feel like I've maybe only got 3 hours of sleep at best. I'll just have to pound a few energy drinks and power through. There's no time for me to sleep in. I can hear the wind picking up outside as the rain begins to dash against my window. The rumble of thunder and flashes of distant lightning confirms that weather control ritual worked. That will make things easier once I get to the club. Zero helps me run through the checklist as I start up. Anti-warding paper, lock-picking kit, a kiss for good luck. I check my pockets one final time. That kiss is all I'm missing. Zero floats closer and gives me a little peck on the cheek. I'll be standing by to manifest once you deal with Mary and the wards. She is a very nice ghost wife. She is. Good. You know what to do if I don't come back, right? Yes, go haunt the next night guard and or a priest until they confront Smith. Yep. Well, this is it. Go time. The rain is coming down like a monsoon by the time I get inside the club. Between the powerful winds and the frequent lightning strikes, the power outages could happen at any time. I just have to be ready to enact my plan the moment the outages occur. Smith left a short note on the reception desk tonight. Simple job for you tonight, kid. Make sure the girls complete their research sequences and are not running around willy-nilly. Reminder, they're just machines. Assert your authority and they should listen. And just know that if the power goes out for an extended period, I'll be checking the logs. Ciao. I have some strong opinions for the words I'd like to say to Smith regarding that note, but that will have to wait. For now, I have to wait and pray for that power outage. My biggest concerns and potential roadblocks tonight are Mary and Bonfie, since they aren't free. While they're still under Smith's control, they're not going to make breaking into Smith's office easy. I may not get the good ending, guys. The good news is Frenni should be able to order Mary and the others around during the power outage. We could always go back and try again. I might try for the other ending too, the one where I don't help them at all. That means all I have to do is wait for the thunderstorm to knock out the power, then hide in the vents so Frenni gets command authority. With all that in mind, I take one last stock of my situation in the security room. I just have to wait for the power to go out to make my move. 1 hour passes, then another. By the third hour, I'm starting to worry that the power might not go out. I wish I could have studied during this. The lights flicker a few times, but they haven't gone out completely. It's right around the usual camera loop time that the entire building shakes from the near direct lightning strike. The power instantly cuts out and I dive into the vents. Moments later, I hear the girls knocking at the security door. Miss Black, are you there? Time to come out and play, hot stuff. Cuddles? Let me fix you a drink straight from the tap. Bonfie doesn't say anything. The girls keep calling out for 5 minutes before Frenni opens the door herself. I hear them piling into the security room and searching for me. Looks like I'm the highest authority until we find Miss Black. Let's go check the storage room and a few other places. Maybe they're there. I hear the girls leaving the security room. Once I think it's safe, I crawl through the vents towards Smith's office. I think we're screwed with Bonfie. Once in position, I wait, 10 minutes pass before I get a text from Frenni. Mary has been entombed within the freezer. Vexa and I will remain here to ensure she doesn't break out. I've sent Chiku and Bonfi to the VIP booths to wait for further instructions. Of note, Chiku has green eyes and Bonfi does not. I hope that was part of the plan. Wonderful, let's hope our luck holds out. As I run up to Smith's office, I see that it's secured by the Iron Turtle lock I found a vulnerability for. Since there's no power, I don't have to worry about the lock's Wi-Fi connection alerting Smith when I try to raking the lock. I take out my lock-picking kit and set to work. It takes me a few minutes to pick the lock, during which I'm sweating bullets. Once the door is open, I quickly step inside. I'm not sure what I was expecting to see inside the office. There's an opulent wooden desk, high-backed leather chair as the centerpiece. There's a number of plush purple couches, zebra-striped carpet, giant beanbag chairs, and a double minibar. On the walls are pin-up posters of the girls and other bits of advertising for the club. A quick check behind the posters confirmed that there's a recently established wards on the walls. I'm able to subvert and destroy those wards so Zero can at least join me in the office if need be. Aside from that, there's just a laptop on the desk along with a landline phone. There's no immediate sign of a way to get into the server room. The entrance has to be here somewhere, though, but where? I turn my attention to Smith's desk in hope of finding cues there. Luckily, this isn't the kind of desk that locks, so I can rummage through the drawers with ease. Between all the bits of paperwork, office supplies, booze, and even a few plushies resembling the girls, is a keypad at the bottom of the right drawer. I don't know what the code is, nor what would happen if I tried keying something in. The keypad does appear to have power though, confirming that the office and server room might be on a different power grid than the rest of the club. It's time to call in Zero. I text her code phrase, and a moment later she pulls herself out of my phone in a classic ghost fashion. It's even more tacky than I remember. I don't suppose you know the code for this keypad, which I'm guessing leads to the server room. No, but I could possess it and find out. Her eyes flick to where the plushies are. Also, you want to keep those safe. Should something happen to the bodies of Frenni, Vexa, Chiku, or Bonfi, those plushies are Smith's way of keeping their souls around. Mary's anchor is her entire animatronic body, where she is, by the way. Where is she, by the way? She's got cold feet. I see. Can you do your ghost hacking thing while I go hide these plushies somewhere safe? Of course. I smile and grab the plushies, then sprint out of the office to stash them behind one of the vent grates in the hallway. When I return to the office, I don't see Zero, but I do hear the sound of beeping coming from the keypad. Moments later, there's a loud click, followed by parts of the walls to the right of Smith's desk sliding open to reveal a spiral staircase downwards. This is as far as I can go at the moment. Be careful in there. Right, onwards I go! The staircase spirals down 2 stories before the walls recede and open up into a large room. 3 rows of server racks take up the middle of the room. Embedded into the left wall are a myriad of uninterruptible power supplies acting as big batteries. The right wall has a similar setup to the security room, where there's screens for every camera feed. All the feeds are dark, and the cooling systems for the servers are off. It's only a matter of time before the battery backups run out for the servers, or the servers get too hot. The hairs on the back of my neck stand up as I reach the bottom of the stairs. The sensation isn't as sinister or oppressive as Mary is nearby, but it's still not a fun feeling. Looking up, I notice the ceiling is covered in glyphs. They must be the source of this feeling and what's keeping Zero out. I wonder if there's a New Game Plus. That would be great. I definitely don't have a way to get rid of all those. It's only a matter of time before the power comes back or the battery backup runs out. Welcome, Dawn. By the way, guys, if you want to watch these games live, become a supporter here on this channel, Purity Sin Gaming, on Sinfully Pure, or a supporter on Patreon, Subscribestar, or Twitch, and you get a link to the Discord where you can watch. If you're watching this in other places other than YouTube or those places, I would love to give you a link, but I can't. Sorry. I have to be quick with my server access. Gaining access to the server is as simple as using a terminal built into one of the server racks. First, I reset all the admin accounts and slaved them to a new account that I created and control. That's the easy part. The hard part is combing through the massive amount of data that's stored on these servers. Even the girls that I've freed are still connected to those servers. Yeah, the music's not bad now that I can hear it. I wasn't able to hear it before. I have direct access to all the girls' stored memories, as well as the protocols and locks that shackle them to the server. I also see an encrypted folder labeled Smith's Eyes Only. Cliché perhaps, but I'm not going to question his choice in file management. I copy what I can for now and pray it'll be enough down the line. With time ticking by way too fast before the batteries run out, all I can do is try to subvert the shackles on all the girls. I do what I can, but it's like the code is changing from the moment to moment, like it's polymorphic or something. Every attempt I make at true freedom is being blocked or otherwise overwritten. With more time, I might be able to figure out a way past this watchdog program, but for now, the girls will have to remain connected to the server. At least I know their real names now, so any of the girls that aren't freed can be unshackled that way. I'm about to rush back upstairs when I hear shouting. There's sound of someone hurrying down the stairs. I dive for cover behind the nearest server rack and watch as Mr. Smith rushes over to the server room. He doesn't appear to be carrying any weapons aside from his phone. I know you're down here, kid. We need to talk. There's still a way for you to walk out of here in one piece. I remain silent and hidden as I hit the record button on my phone. Smith doesn't seem to mind my lack of engagement. In fact, he's monologuing like a classic villain without any input. I know what you're thinking, kid. Why'd I do it? Why'd I capture souls and stuff them into animatronic bodies? Why can't I have just made my partner make really good AI that runs the bodies instead? The answer's simple. AI doesn't have the humanity required for this line of work. They don't suck dick well. He's got glowy eyes. I just looked up from the dialogue. An AI can't intuitively know when a customer's about to shell out a big bucks, much less how best to fleece their wallets. Only a woman knows that, especially a woman in her prime. I mean, thanks for all your donations, folks. I'll be frank with you, kid. We're on the brink of a fucking revolution in the entertainment industry. Can you imagine an entertainer that doesn't need to sleep, eat, or have other material needed? To be fair, they do need to recharge. One that only needs to recharge every so often? Fuck you. Oh. One that will always give their best performance until you decide to sideline them? I'd fucking put Vegas out of business. It wouldn't just be the nightclubs seeking these girls out. It'd be the entire fucking industry. And I'd be at the center of it all. I'd go down in history as a revolutionary, whatever you want to call it. But it doesn't just have to be me. Join me, kid. You obviously have more kick around in that skull than I thought to have made it all the way down here. Everyone now in the chat is excited for pizza. Pizza has arrived in the chat. You could be my right hand, the bouncer, the protector of all the girls. Hell, I'd even let you fuck them, if that's what it would take to bring you over to my side. I need smart people like you, full of determination and spirit. Firewall doesn't have the stones to be more than a puppet. What I need is a strong business partner for when the investors come. I remain silent. The more I let Smith talk, the more dirt I have on him. And boy, does he seem ever in the talkative mood. Nothing? Come on, kid. I'm offering you the deal of a lifetime here. What, you don't want to fuck the animatronics? Not really. I got best waifu at home. The fuck do I want the other girls for? I have zero. How about getting an immortal body? Learning the secrets of magic? I can show you how deep this rabbit hole goes. We could be fucking invincible. Join me. Together we'd rule the world. Again, I let silence speak for me. Smith waits, then snarls. Alright, fine. You had your shot. If you won't listen to me, listen to reason. Then I'll just have to stuff you into my animatronic to keep you quiet. You're too valuable to simply kill off. I might not have my main girl at hand thanks to your girls guarding her in the freezer, but I still have an ace up my sleeve. Get down here, bunny. Flush them out and make sure they can't escape. Leave them alive, though. Damn. Bonfi steps past Smith, pure red eyes, and begins moving through the server room. There's no way I'll be able to hide from her for long. I've got nothing. I'm trapped. All I can do is cower in fear as Bonfi finally finds me. Don't worry. This won't hurt nearly as much as it should. My name is Type 1. I'm the newest animatronic at a nightclub. But not just any nightclub. Frenni Fazclaires is an off-the-strip style club whose real draw is the unique staff we have. There's 6 of us life-size advanced animatronics that sing, dance, act as waitresses, and provide private shows. The club has gotten popular recently thanks to us, enough so that we'll soon be expanding nationwide. Truly, I can't have asked to be a better part of the team. And yet, there's this nagging feeling like I'm forgetting something. The feeling never lasts long, though, before my thoughts are redirected by safe measures in my code. It's a good thing I have such a skilled and talented owner. Now then, time to bring in some new customers. Oh, cute. We ended up cute at least. No, go back. I want to get a picture of that. Type 1 end.
And so ends the tale of Jane Black.
Okay. Hi.
That was quite the adventure, wasn't it?
Oh, are you doing the same thing Paranormal Site did?
I hope you found the ending you wanted. If not, well, you could always try again. After all, you're the one in control here. I'm just the humble storyteller. Until next time, ciao.
Okay. So that's our first ending. I wonder if this has a new game plus. Okay, doesn't. Alright guys, so next time we're going to be trying another ending. So hopefully I'll see you guys for that. Bye.